Finn heard the sound of a laser. Pew, pew! He leapt through the door into the hallway. The enemy's laser buzzed so close to Finn's ear, he could feel the wind of it passing by his head. The wall in front of him exploded with breadcrumbs. Flaky, buttery breadcrumbs. A croissant slammed into the wall, bounced once, and settled onto the floor. Finn kept running. Laser tag aboard a space station is intense. It's both playtime and combat training. Except because, like everywhere in the universe, parents make a lot of boring rules. Finn and his friends couldn't use actual lasers. So they just said pew pew. And without any other equipment, they snuck whatever stale dinner rolls were left over from the night before and threw them at each other. So technically, it was bread tag. And Finn was a bread tag ninja. "How did you miss him?" he heard Abigail yell behind him. "It's not my fault," shouted Vale. "Who serves croissants for dinner?" Abigail and Vale versus Finn and Elias. Finn was now a good 10 seconds ahead of the other team. He booked it down the corridor, trying to remember whose compartment Elias was hiding in. This was the plan. Finn would distract Abigail and Vale, while Elias worked on his ultimate invention, a bread shield. He came to a door. "Bingo," he said. He pressed the button and opened the door to the compartment where Elias's family lived. Elias was sitting on the floor of his bedroom, surrounded by about 800 wires, batteries, nodes, and other electronics. Finn didn't know what half of them did. "Elias," said Finn, "you're not done?" "No," said Elias. "Almost, or I was almost done. And then I started working on this robot I've been messing with." Elias held up a small robot, slightly larger than the croissant Finn had dodged. It did not look even remotely near finished. "Why are you working on that?" shouted Finn. "Abigail and Vale are right behind me. Where's the bread shield?" "It's over there," said Elias. He waved his arms over all the pieces lying on the floor. "I mean, it will be over there. I just need 10 minutes to fix something on this robot, and then I can build the bread shield." Pew! Finn felt the unmistakable thud of a croissant hitting him in the back. Pew! A French roll flew over Finn's shoulder and landed in Elias's lap. Elias picked it up and bit off the corner. "It's going to be really cool," he said, his mouth full of stale bread. I think it's a completely different kind of robot than anyone has." "Game over, Elias," said Finn. "Oh," said Elias. "My bad." "Your bad, my good," said Vale. "That is barely English," said Abigail. She and Vale walked out into the corridor. "But I won't argue with you since we are champions!" The two took off down the hallway, celebrating. "Sorry, Finn," said Elias. Finn sat down on the floor. "It's okay," he said. "It's just laser tag. But next time, maybe be a little quicker?" "I know," said Elias. "But it's hard to be in the middle of the action when all I want to do is build things. I can't work at light speed." "Bread speed," said Finn. "And it's fine. We're a solid team." "A solid team that has lost 7 times in a row," said Elias. Finn shrugged. He picked up a wire and a piece of metal that looked like a hamburger. "So do I put this who's it in that what's it?" he asked. "Ha ha," said Elias. "It's okay. You catch up to them. I want to work on this." "You sure?" said Finn. "Yeah," said Elias. He looked down at the robot in his hands. "And I promise, next laser tag sesh, I won't let you down." Finn ran out into the hallway, but Elias was so fixated on his robot he didn't notice.